of the National Football League. And all eyes are on Jared Goff. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Saints under the lights on Thursday night.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they're in a real groove of late, winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. The numbers for Hill a week ago. 8 catches, 95 yards, and a score.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll get about 3 out of that, up to the 39-yard line. You look at this Saints defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Goff now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Taysom Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down, so this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Now it's Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. In motion left goes a tight end. They go play action with Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Burrow looking to pass. Now this one finds McConkey. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They work now on 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. And going deep for Hill. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Goff. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's Burrow. And there's a short one taken in by Otton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. To the air again, Burrow. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. There's a short one taken in by Otten. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Eluding the pressure. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack of the night.
At the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Cade Otton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to throw, Goff. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. H.N. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that that time. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Goff. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Taysom Hill in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Goff looking to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Plenty of great games coming up in the next few days, starting with the last of our 3 London games. Pats and Jags from Wembley, early start, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, another doubleheader. Ravens-Bucks at 8:15 Eastern, followed by Chargers-Cardinals from the desert 45 minutes later. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Now it's Burrow. That one complete to McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Wilson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. Touchdown, New Orleans. And Xavier Worthy, 41 yards. And the Saints have cut the lead back down to 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Goff. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The home team's offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Burrow looking to pass. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Logan Thomas.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Goff.
He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Play action. It's Goff. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now it's Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Now Burrow. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
And Burrow going to throw again. Touchdown! Cade Otton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now, get some points on this drive.
Goff now looks to throw. Little short pass here to Hill, and he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And quickly they get to the line. To throw is Goff. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Throw caught by Achane. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 43-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Goff now looking to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, a field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And some room to work. And out across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
That's good for us Saints.
They'll go again with Dobbins. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So Jared Goff in the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, a little over 20 seconds to go. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Saints, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos,